And welcome to the stream. How we doing tonight? I'm going to get back into a little bit of EarthBound Beginnings. I had done a bit with this game last time we streamed it, and I was playing a little bit on my own time because I ended up stopping at Mount Natoy. And yeah, pretty much when I got there, I was like, damn, the enemies are pretty brutal here. I wonder what what's going on. Maybe, I guess the game is expecting me to grind and such. So I was grinding for a bit, and just to kind of get a heads up for where I'm at in the game. Sometimes I'll do this with longer form games, RPGs, stuff I haven't played before. So I took a look at a chapter listing or a section listing from a video game guide. What's up, Chuckin? Good to see you. And it turns out that Mount Natoy is the last part of the game. So I'm like, wait a second, I think we missed something here. And it turns out we did. When I thought about it, I'm like, oh yeah, we really haven't gotten any additional little tunes or anything like that. So definitely missed out on some stuff. I did make it to the end. And I was grinding a bit on Itoy, and I don't know, I think I might be pretty good level for it, but we're still missing a good chunk of things that I figured we'd get back to later. And that does not really seem to be the case. I guess you really kind of have free reign as to when you go to any of these spots, but we still have Spokane to get to. We still have, there's something in the desert. There's a couple different things. We got to do the dragon thing at Magicent. So yeah, there's a number of things we can do before we tackle the mountain. You need to, from what I've seen, you need to get the tunes, obviously, because as we saw on the second stream, the big grand goal, seemingly the big scheme of things here, is to get all of the tunes and then play them for the Queen at Magicent. So that stands without reason. Yes, you need the music. However, Mount Itoy is the final section in the game that you can actually get to. So there's no point in trying to tackle it now if it's ultimately the final thing. Without section in the game, I should say. I guess the final thing overall would be playing the music, but there's no point in me doing it right now, is what I'm saying. So I'm not going to do it now. We're going to go back and do some other things, and then we'll jump back into the mountain once we're finished up with that. But let's go ahead and get into it. And I think, let's see here. There we go. Okay. So one of the things I noticed was you can actually get the plane ride from this guy. Let me see. I gotta pop out my projector and chat here, and then I think we'll be good to go. But he tells you, after you get tickets from him, and you get one for each person that's in your party, but after you get those tickets from him, he does tell you that you can use the tank if you have 10 of them, which I think we just about do. I think I got maybe 9, so I gotta get one more plane ride in. But we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then I'm gonna roam around. I don't know if it's gonna help us during battles or what, but we did see that there was a section previously that I couldn't access. There was an enemy that was just way too hard for me at the time. So either I can get to it now, or we can see what the tank can get us. Oh yeah, that little thing next to the plane where I was wondering what it was beforehand, and then I finally figured out it was a tank. I was looking at it sideways. I'm like, what the hell is this thing? I realized it was a tank. So, but yeah, apparently we can use that. Yeah, those are the ruins I saw earlier. I think those are the ones I tried to enter beforehand, and they were a little bit too rough for me. So now that we've kind of traversed a little bit, I think we can probably get to it. Let's see what he says now. Oh, you want to ride on the plane? No, it's quite expensive. I don't blame you. Not quite. Let's check, no problem. Maybe I gotta give it to him. Great, I see you've saved 10 stubs. Take my tank. You sure look happy, ha ha ha. Nice. What? Oh, okay. I guess you could only ride on the, dirt. Got kind of a rock theme going on here. Always the most interesting music when it comes to, like, the vehicle travel. So when you're in the plane, I've noticed that a couple times because I bought the $15 ticket, but it looks like he circles around this thing. There's only 2 cactuses here, which one got a little smiley face on it, I think. So let me see if I can get out of this thing. What would be the closest spot we could do that at? Someone was mentioning, I think in the next town over, I don't remember if it was LA or what, but somebody said, oh yeah, there's a cactus or something over there. It was talking to me or something, I forget specifically what he said. I guess we can't get out of this thing, shit. Alright. Well, you can look around. It doesn't seem like there's any sort of combat or anything. So I guess that's nice. Gives you a chance to kind of get your bearings and everything. But other than that... Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Wait, a voice is speaking into Ninten's mind. I guess that means I gotta use telepathy. The cactus sang, and for whatever reason, it kept on singing. Oh, okay, so this is one of the tunes. Alright, so we got 4 more to go. We missed one on the way. That might be Spookane's tune if there's one down there. Trying to think, there was a list of them, but I don't remember all the locations. One is like at the very end of the game. One's on like at the top of the mountain, so I don't think we gotta worry about that one. But there's obviously a few more. I don't remember specifically where they are. Let me take a look over at the ruins over here, see if we can do something with this. There is a little entry port over there, which is also something you can see from the top. Oh, look, we can get in a battle. Oh, yeah, okay, now I remember. This thing was a pain in the ass. Yeah, we tried to get in here last time, and it ended up kind of pushing us back a bit because it was a little bit too hard to deal with. Then he fired the gun. Oh, okay. Shit. Alright, so I guess now that we're in the tank, we could actually use it. I wonder if the offense up will work in this particular case. Let's give it a try. See if there's something I can do with this robot. It's like trying to attack the tank, but then like it just recoils. No effect. So is everybody that just doesn't attack. Look at that. Everybody that doesn't attack will just fire the tank gun. Alright, that's pretty nifty. Oh, okay. The tank is broken. Oh, shit. Well, I'm assuming that's supposed to happen then. At least we have access to this. Oh, look, monkeys. So this is similar to EarthBound. Most monkeys here will lie to you. Beware. What if that's a lie? Maybe most monkeys are telling the truth then. Are there even any enemies here? Skip the monkey. Oh. It's so quiet here, but too quiet for me, I think. I don't think I saw like an entry point in any of this stuff. Speak no evil. I still might be... Oh wait, how did I miss that? I mean, there was a second I looked away, but I don't think I missed like a whole entry point. I'm a lady. Don't talk to me so casually. No. Okay, yes. The truth is I'm a man. Okay. But what if that's a lie? In the town by the sea, you'll meet a new friend. Oh yeah, that did happen. So that wasn't a lie. There's a drop-down point there, but let me see if I can get around here, talk to the rest of these guys. Oh, I guess it's just one. I've got a good story to tell you. Want to hear it? Yes. Well, you should be nice to friends. That's all I've got to say. What if I said no? Have you no intellectual ambitions? Excuse me. Alright. Hold on, there's something I forgot to check here. Alright, just making sure the audio's coming through. I was having issues with it before. Just walk straight. Find the truth at the end of the path. But it looks like I'm missing so much. Got a size stone. Nice. You know, I realized that the size stones are reusable. The one time I used one, I guess I just had bad luck. Because ended up getting used up, like it broke or whatever, kind of similar to the plasma beam. Got another size stone. However, I had to use one while I was doing some grinding stuff in the Mount Toy caves, and it was still in my inventory later, so they still, they're reusable to an extent. It's just a matter of if it breaks or not. How long did it take you to get here? Not long. Unless you meant the whole ordeal with the tank, then yeah, I guess that might have taken a minute, cumulatively. Retreat! And if you don't want to, go back. Oh, never mind, go forward. Onward. You caught up with me, I'll admit that's something. Here, I'll give you something nice. What was it? Oh, a quick capsule. I'm gonna use that on Anna. She's really slow. Speed increased by 5. Especially up in the Mountain Toy area, it's somewhat frustrating when she's in battle because her turns happen after everybody else has theirs. In most normal circumstances, usually Teddy will go first, and then Ninten, and then the enemies will attack, and then she does after that. So it's a little bit of a pain, but I give one to Teddy. Teddy's not really. It's not really useful on him, but whatever, I guess. Turn right, then left, and find something nice. I don't know, there doesn't seem to be any enemies down here. I don't know why, but I guess just check everything anyway. I don't trust these monkeys, they're all liars. By the way, go right, left, left, and right. Oh, Anna baby, hubba hubba, what a dish. I found something new. Don't believe that all monkeys are liars. That's nothing but a lie. See, that's what I was thinking. But then he might be lying to me too. I'm the boss monkey. I'm really annoyed that others tell so many lies. Go straight ahead, you'll find the exit to your right. What is that? Is that a bird? Big mistake. Really shouldn't have come here. Never should have come here. Huh? What? Do I look like a monkey? Yeah. I'm really a raccoon pretending to be a monkey. No. You have good eyesight. Hats off to you. I'm the boss monkey. Really? Okay, wait. We already talked to him. Cool down, dude. Are you so serious all the time? No. Good to hear it. It's just a game. Whoa! Somebody get this hothead out of here. Yes, I'm always serious. Well, man, it's like you don't know when to quit. Take a rest, bud. I am a quiet monkey. I don't talk much. You see... Oh, I thought he was gonna go on. You see, the thing is, in this line of business... Alright, well, that was a big, like, congregation of monkeys, but, there didn't seem to be anything else down there. Don't go any further inside. You tell me what to do. Voice is speaking in Ninten's mind. Oh god, I hope we don't need the journal. Ninten felt this question enter his mind. Who has lost his tail? Oh, but I guess we didn't need it. Oh, but that just took us here. Again. Didn't really need to come here, but... Alright. Actually been kind of jonesing to drop off some gear here. Hey, what's up, Ikiri? Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good evening. What else do we... Put this away. Let's see if we can get to a shop at some point and sell the butter knife and the sword. I was gonna say, I was thinking at some point, yeah, I already did it though, to get H2O pendants on everybody, because doing grinding on Mount Itoy, a lot of enemies start doing like fire-based attacks, which was a pain. Let's see here. Go ahead and heal. It's Burger. I looked up what the deal with the dragon was, because it was kind of bugging me considering how many times I've come through here and then not been able to interact with it. But apparently all that's needed is nest needs to be at a certain level. I was wondering if he needed to be had like a certain technique or something like that, but no, he just needs to be like a level 25 or something. So we are well beyond that. Apparently when you interact with it, it does launch a battle, but I think we're ready. We'll go ahead and head over there and see what we can do. Yep, gonna be a dragon fight. Again, I think probably we're good to go, but you never know. These things sometimes don't work out the way it's intended to.
This is where the fun begins.
Yeah, a little bit. Goddamn, this Ulrich. Wanting to fight me at every opportunity. It's like we had gone so long, surprisingly, through the whole monkey thing without getting into a battle. Talk to me. Feeling Ninten's presence, the dragon awoke. You must defeat me to earn my musical note. Ah, okay. It's another one that's got... Oh my god. It's got a music note thing attached to it. Yeah, given the sprite on the outside, that wasn't exactly what I was expecting it to look like in the in-game battle sprite, but, you know, whatever. I don't know what this is going to be like, so let's just see about getting defense up. Hopefully he uses fire. I got everything to ward that off. Oh, he does do a fire attack. Only 15 points of damage. With these later battles, it's been a little bit more interesting because I've been needing to do, you know, multiple buffs and possibly debuffs on a lot of the enemies. So it makes for, oh shit. Makes for a more interesting battle. Maybe that's too much. No status effects working on this thing. Let me see if I can get her defense back up. Seems to want to go after Anna. Got a nifty healing effect here too, where we can heal everybody at once. Though it's only usable in battle. Can't use it outside. Hey, we got it. The dragon crooned his tune without much hesitation. The song went something like this. Alright. So where was that in the grand scheme of things? Oh, see, that was after the one we got in the desert, so we were expected to come here after the fact. I guess that makes sense. Maybe. Considering that we got teleported to Magicien. Out of your 4 eyes. We don't need your nerdiness. Exit's on the wrong side. Oh, hey. We saw this before. Yeah, okay. Wonder why it spat us out there now. Oh, you know what? Because we entered from a different spot, I guess. Still weird. Oop. I didn't expect it to die so quickly. Level up. Get that speed up mostly, I think is what we want for Anna. Super healing. Oh wait, no, she already had that. Power shield maybe? That seems maybe new. 100% certain. Okay, so at this point, I want to take a look in Spookane's, so I think maybe we'll... trying to think where there's a train station. I guess Reindeer would be the easiest. Let me use the hotel. Yeah, it's not too bad. 300. 100 per night. Talking about hotels last time I was streaming this game. Most expensive hotel I paid for per night was like 120 bucks. I was like incensed by that. Actually, probably more because I think there were like fees after the fact. It's probably closer to like 150 to 170 a night, something around there. Yeah, it was it was pricey. I don't even know. I haven't stayed in a hotel in a while actually, so I don't even know if that's like not that bad anymore. But it still seems bad to me. Usually when I was booking hotels, usually paying like under 50. What's up, Robo Mages? How you doing? Okay, let's see. Alright, let's check out Spookane. See what's going on here. That is pricey. I would still think it's pricey. Almost 200 bucks a night. I mean, I guess it depends on where you're staying and, you know, what's going on at the time. If there's any sort of, like, events. See, I paid that during the middle of, like, a pretty big event. So, I guess that's probably why they demanded such a price for it, but still, I don't know. It was a nice hotel. bizarre week, trying to catch up with modern technology, basically. Okay. Holy shit. wait a second, what the hell happened? Get rid of that barbot first, I guess. Yeah, sometimes modern technology takes a sec to wrap your head around. I wasn't even paying attention. I don't know what the barbot did. His enemies are pretty early on in the game. I don't think they should be, like, one-shotting any of my characters. Also, we're in the middle of the city. This, like, happy town music is playing, and I'm getting bombarded by, I don't know, aliens. Get rid of the barbots first. How do I find the game so far? It is okay. I'm finding it interesting, like, almost strictly because of, you know, its ties to EarthBound and seeing where, you know, what was built off of this game, basically, to get to EarthBound. But it is very much like old school JRPG mentality. There's a lot of need for grinding. The encounter rates, sometimes they're perfectly fine, sometimes they're very, very frequent. But yeah, it's definitely a game of its time, which, you know, early 90s and such. And I tend not to favor those. But, you know, it's better than, I think it's easier to get through, and it's been more entertaining than if I was playing like the original Final Fantasy or the original Dragon Quest or something. Is there like nothing out here? We're already like exiting the town limits. I prefer a game, and it definitely seemed like it became more of a thing in the late 90s, but I prefer a game where you can go through and, you know, complete the main objectives without needing to grind. And a lot of Squaresoft's games, I feel, kind of reflected that. We just played Chrono Trigger, and to do the extra stuff, I had to grind, but when I was just doing story bits on stream, it definitely felt, you know, more of a natural flow. There wasn't stuff where I had to, like, go out of my way, I don't think, to level up to get through certain segments. You say that, Chuckin', but I don't know. It's usually when it comes to games that are, like, in a series and stuff, it's hard to disassociate, so, I mean, I'll try. I'll try to treat it as its own thing, but it's going to be hard to not draw comparisons, you know, between it and its predecessors. What the hell am I missing here? Oh. At least we finally found a building with a sign on it. Get rid of that barbot first. Hey, I thought I had a... Let's see how that goes. I thought I had a psi attack that affected all enemies, though. That's what I was looking for previously. And it's like I tried everything except for the fire, but the fire was the only one that could do it. I guess it doesn't do that much damage, though. That's the problem with it. I don't know if I have a more advanced version of it or what. It doesn't matter now. Spokane Downtown West, Spokane Residential East. nobody here. Oh, I guess there's still a doctor. I guess I like it when obligatory goals are kept at a minimum. I like a good... I don't know, it depends on how well it's done, but, you know, with a JRPG, I'm expecting, you know, a group of story for the most part for a lot of these games. But typically I just like there to be enough events to keep you busy, but, you know, not to the point where it feels like a slog to get through. Sometimes with JRPGs, there can be an issue with dungeons in particular. I feel like dungeons can be overdone at times. And while they help you, you know, by tossing a bunch of enemies your way and giving you a chance to level up and get experience and stuff, sometimes it's a little much. Why is this guy so small? Have you heard that there's a ghost house in Spokane? Oh. Hey kid, what you don't know will never hurt you. What if I said yes? I heard a spooky tale about that vacant house. They say that the piano still plays a haunting melody. I see. Is everybody out here? I'm the Jolly Postman. La 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 la. Have you heard the Rosemary's new address? La 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 la. No, I have not. That's not what I wanted to pull up. Oh, I guess this is, yeah, it's broken up. The town, that is. Okay, that's that, train tunnel exit. Damn. Everybody getting their crits in. Should have bought a rappel ring, because these fights ain't really helping me out all that much. The owners of the ghost house were the Rosemarys. A ghost appeared at my house, too. But he didn't stay long. He thought my room was too small. He had complaints. I can't be doing with this. I'm out of here. The streets are filled with monsters. The people have run away. I don't like the little Rosemary girl. Also, a good example of an old RPG is War Song for the Genesis. I don't think I've heard of that. First mission super easy to deal with, basically running away to a nearby spot to escape. But if you are a completionist and want to defeat all the foes instead, the map is total Armageddon. Ah. Oh. What a hostile NPC. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want? Anyway, we found... It's just going back into the other side of town. Also, you can draw comparisons in the gameplay, of course, but the story's pretty different. Yeah, I mean, I'd be drawing more comparisons between this game and EarthBound's story, but the story on this one is sort of non-existent. Very, very small portions here and there that could be considered story. Tell the postman who seeks the forwarding address that the Rosemarys have moved far away. La 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 la. I'll go tell him that right now. Alright. I guess we couldn't do anything with that. So where is this Rosemary house? I don't like the little Rosemary girl. Oh wait, we already read that one. Well, tell me where she's at. I'll go deal with her. EarthBound is also a game, I think a JRPG that has somewhat of a bit of a loose story. It's not like super story intensive. You know, you take a look at like other games on the Super Nintendo at the time, and you know, I don't think it's as intricate as like a Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy VI, but it's still it's more than what the first game had. It's still pretty interesting. I think EarthBound is it's not as story driven, but there's something about like the setting and the way that it's told that I think pushes it above, you know, like a lot of other games and makes it more memorable. Oh, you're such a charming boy. Just looking at you makes me feel so confident. I'm sure you'll bring that into that house into control. Here's the key to it. Oh, okay, thanks. Ghost key. Ghost house key. This is the key to the Rosemary's house. My house is filled with monsters, mostly ghosts. That's why we live life in the great outdoors now. I'm guessing I'm making some headway to it. I'm the only clown in Spokane. Everyone else is so serious. No? Is that right? I may be the true pessimist myself. Truth is, by nature, I'm not a jolly guy. Why is this clown just standing out here? Private property, sign the Rosemary's. Okay, we're getting warmer. That doesn't look right. Speaking about Genesis RPGs, I gotta start looking into some Genesis stuff. I do have that whole Genesis collection and everything. I wonder if any of those, you know, some RPGs and stuff are part of that collection. When I kind of took a look through what was included on that, it did seem like there was a lot of action games, particularly side-scrolly type stuff, which I wasn't always terribly interested in. Ah, finally. Alright, we made it in the house. Is that a mouse? I'm just an ordinary mouse. The room with the piano. Hee hee hee. What about the room with the piano? What are you implying? I don't think I have any bread. I should really buy some. It's a little bit too late now, but considering this is looking like a dungeon of sorts, probably would have been handy to actually have one on hand. Oh, were you not here for when I streamed it? I thought you came in on that stream. I must be mistaken. I did Phantasy Star 4. I completed it maybe about 3 weeks ago. But that one was submitted. You'll never make it. Hee 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 hee. That one was submitted as a game for me to play through the channel points. So I ended up checking it out. I liked it enough where I finished the thing too. Oh, you were? Okay. I thought so. Teddy leveled up. Not sure about the other Phantasy Stars. I think 3 is part of the collection on the Genesis thing that I got, so maybe might check that out at some point. I don't know if I'll stream it though. If it's an older RPG, I tend to try to want to avoid it. Which I know that's ironic considering what I'm playing now, but I was really curious about this one, so... And again, it hasn't been as bad as a lot of other RPGs that kind of came out around this era. Wish you were watching the finale of Phantasy Star 4. Yeah, it was a heck of a finale. That dark presence or force or whatever it was, I forget what it was called, but that was a pretty gnarly fight. Armor A. This is like Spooky House 101. Yeah, something dark. Profound darkness. It's like Dark Presence. I think the Dark Presence is Alan Wake. It's dark something. It's got dark in it. You think Mother 3 is the best one, so I hope you enjoy it more than I do this one. I'm not like hating this game. Don't get me wrong about that. But yeah, it's just like the gameplay style. I've never been a big fan of like grindy type games. I don't even really mind the encounter rate so far. It's, you know, sometimes it gets really bad. I don't know what causes that. Like, I'll take literally 1 or 2 steps and get hooked up into another battle. But yeah, it's more like the necessity for having to grind. I'm very much a person that likes a consistent pace with my games. I just like to keep on trucking, you know. It's bada bing, bada boom. You keep going and don't really have to let up any. But it's like when it becomes a necessity to have to like grind out a couple levels, then it becomes a little, I don't know, slow for me, a bit muddy. Cool. Emptied treasure chest. Oh, yeah. One that you gotta grind for. Is it like if it's an extra thing, like I'm behind that, that's fine, because like if there's stuff that you have to do that's like not part of the main quest line or anything like that, then it's more understandable. You know, I'll do it if I like the game enough. There's plenty of games where I've done that for. But specifically especially when I'm streaming, it's like when I'm streaming, I just try to do like the main story bits. I'm not the type of streamer, although I like to do a game from start to finish. I'm not one that like does 100% of everything I do on stream. So it's like when I want to hit up story, I prefer it all just go at a smooth pace. I've heard about the Shining Force. Yeah, those are also Sega games. 1 and 2 both age rather well. Lunar Eternal Blue for Sega CD, got cool story, really awesome OST. That sounds familiar. The Lunar series was never on PlayStation, was it? Because that almost sounds like something I remember being on. Or maybe not. I don't know if it's a series. I seem to remember a Lunar game, but I thought it was on PlayStation. I could be misremembering though. Jesus. Oh my god. I better get her back up. Alright. There's still a number of RPGs that I want to play that I haven't done yet. I've got, as I've said before many a time, so much of a backlog. Turn back. No. But there's a lot that I do own, like, physically. Life Up Cream. Nice. And it would be nice to get to them at some point, but, you know, that's wishful thinking. Lunar has PS1 remakes. Okay. They made cool FMVs. Could be the coolest remakes of the series, but they worsen the OST with special effects. I gotcha. So the Sega CD Lunars actually has notably better OST arrangements. Piano began to play all by itself. Oh, okay. I got the tune. Hey, that filled it out. So that was the one that we were missing that was in between the other two. So now we just got two left. And again, one of them is at the top amount of toys, so I just got to figure out where that last one is. I don't remember. I just took a brief look at a listing of them, and I don't remember where the one before the last one is. I'm trying to think, what else have we not done? Let's see. Offense up usually seems to get us on a pretty good track here. I'm just going to use that for shits and giggles. Nice. Having just finished up Chrono Trigger, I think it would be neat to play Chrono Cross, since I've never actually played that. So that's what I want to do. There's a number of them on PlayStation, actually, that I would probably feel more of a necessity to gravitate to. Xenogears, one that I never finished, that I'd probably like to check out. Although I do hear that the second half of the game ain't as good as the first, but still, I think I'd like to take a look. Jade Cocoon, I think, is another one on PS1. What is the one I'm thinking of? I keep thinking Valkyrie Profile or whatever, but it's not that one. It's something else. It's another Squaresoft one. There's one on Squares. There's a shitload of Squaresoft games on PlayStation that are like fantastic that no one's ever heard about or cares about. Can't remember what it was though. It's actually somewhat of a like an indie hit. Let me take a look. Squaresoft PS1 games. It's got to be at the top of the list. What the hell is that? What am I thinking of? No, none of the Final Fantasies, not Xenogears, not Tactics. Vagrant Story, that's the one I'm thinking of. I don't own that one physically, but I do have a digital copy from the PSN. So, at some point, I think I'd like to take a look at that. Chrono Cross is an absolute banger despite the wonky early number D era models. Oh, 3D, okay. I get what you mean. They look more solid than like Final Fantasy VII's. I've seen a bit of Chrono Cross. I remember watching a streamer play it way back when. I thought the game looked pretty good actually. It's not like the best looking game on the PlayStation, but yeah, it's not bad. Chrono Trigger is the best Final Fantasy. I've seen that they have an absolute maddening amount of people that you could potentially get for your party, which I think, I don't know, it's kind of cool, but anytime there's like a bunch of like options where you can make up a party, like a lot like that, it's just like always seems to bog me down. See, this is one of those segments where it's, and this doesn't happen too often, but this is one of those segments where there's like a lot of enemies popping up, and I don't know why. Solid. Saphir, can you get that guy? I can't seem to like pull up the band thing. We gotta get that that message blocked. I forget. Let me see. Did it say? Yeah, if you like, I don't even know if you have access to that, but if one says like, also thank you for getting that band. But if you can get the message thing, if you can get the one that says cheap viewers, because that just seems to be the same thing that they're saying like all the time. So if you just block out that term, that'll prevent them from popping back up. Oh, okay. So there's more of a connectivity to Chrono Trigger than I thought then. I know that it's not like the way people talk about it. I've never looked at it in depth to see what the story's like, but the way people talk about it, it practically might as well be a different thing altogether. Because, you know, it sounds like it's more of a spiritual successor, but if it even has, you know, connection to what I would consider to be a primary character, I'd probably find that pretty fascinating. I know it's barely got anything to do with the main cast. I think there's like an extra scene that you can get or something that has some sort of connectivity to Luca. Again, this was all stuff that I kind of like gathered while I was watching someone play it, but at the same time I was like, I think I'd like to play that someday, so maybe I shouldn't be paying that close of attention to what's going on. Just so I don't get like super spoiled or anything. You know what? I don't know that there's going to be anything else here. It seems like the most primary thing that we could do would be to get the tune. Sometimes digging around for items and stuff is a good thing, but only when they're weapons. Otherwise, it's stuff that you can easily like procure from shops. So I think I'm going to back out of this. Because we're already at the entrance. If I had the breadcrumbs, I'd go check out that other section of the house, but I don't have them. I kind of don't want to, like, go all the way down there if the encounter rate's going to be acting up like this. Chrono Trigger characters are NPCs there. Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I never minded when there was a sequel that was, you know, pretty detached from the original. Don't need to reuse the same characters again. It's nice when they do, but, you know, if you do kind of like a different take on the gameplay or setting or something like that, that's cool too. I think if I were to do an RPG, and I've done so many, again, I usually only do maybe like 1 or 2 RPGs a year, and we've got 2 viewer requests in for 2 RPGs this year, so that already started me off kind of pretty heavy. But then also doing original Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, EarthBound, and Chrono Trigger, which is all stuff I wanted to do. It's like, boy, we've been really hitting these RPGs hard. So it's been a little bit nuts. If I do another RPG this year, it's probably going to be something a little bit more modern, just so that we can mix things up a bit, because I've been doing all these like 90s era type RPGs, and it's like, we could use like a slightly different flavor, I think, of RPG pretty soon here. I want something a little bit different. There is, I got a couple in mind, and they're both like 7th gen. So they're, you know, still a little on the older side, but nothing that's going to be like 2D or anything. 5th or 6th gen. Or 4th gen. But I've been thinking about Folklore on PS3. Also really thinking about doing Lost Odyssey. I think that's one I would probably like to check out more than anything else. Just because I still consider Final Fantasy IX my favorite Final Fantasy, and apparently a lot of the dev team from that game went on to make Lost Odyssey. And I've heard that like there's even similar gameplay mechanics and stuff, and that alone has piqued my interest, because I really did enjoy the game mechanics for 9. So if I were to do one, I'd do that. It's been a while since I booted up the old Xbox One too, or no, I got the Series X now. It's been so long that I don't even remember which one I have. But yeah, I guess if I did another RPG after I finished Mother 3, it'd probably be that one. 9's your favorite as well. 9 is really, really good in a lot of different aspects. So it's always one that's always stuck with me. It wasn't the first Final Fantasy I played, but it was the first one I completed. So it also has kind of like that sort of sentimental value. But I still think all these years later, I've replayed it as recent as like maybe 5 years ago. And I think it still holds up. Even want to do a fan movie for 9. Nice. Sounds interesting. I'm not a resident of this town. I am your assistant. Maybe you forgot to write something down? I will sell you a hint for only $1,000. I'm good. Oh, you don't need anyone's help, do you? Fine and dandy. You can color me gone. Okay. She just vanished into thin air. Alright. That's expensive. Well, hold on a sec. Now I'm curious. I mean, I got that money. Let's see what she says. I can sell only 3 hints. Discover the rest yourself. The ghost house is not a place for slaying monsters. There is a melody, hee-hee, a haunting melody, hee-hee. Okay. Yeah, we didn't need that. Get my damn money back. Hey, I mean the tip kiosk or whatever, the hint like booth in EarthBound was damn near essential sometimes, unless you already knew what was going on or had somebody to tell you, but yeah, I don't know about that one. She's like the proto-tip booth person. I think we're kind of done here. I don't think there's anything we can do or need to do. The only problem is I just don't know where the last one is. I guess I'll just look it up. Oh, you son of a bitch. I may not even had enough room to run here. Yeah, that would have been a little tight. Hey, we actually made it. $1,000 for an in-game tip. You gotta have ChatGPT connected to him at least. Something's gotta make it worth it. I don't think that was worth $1,000 bucks. Let's see. EarthBound. What the hell's the name of this game? Beginnings, tunes. Well, we got everything else. Actually, I think, alright, looking at it, it says Eve gives you one, and I don't know what the hell that is. I click on it, it seems to be a character. I don't think we've met yet. So, mildly confusing, but I think maybe at this point we can probably go back to the mountain. There should be a department store here. Let me sell that crap, though. Hey, what are you doing here? You broke my tank. It was my most prized possession. Now you have to pay $200 for the repairs. Will you make restitution right now? I guess. Thank you, and goodbye. Wait, what? I like how I did a double take. What are you looking at me for? I gave you the money. Get back here. Oh, she didn't sell the... I want the bread, but I guess you don't have it. we could sell the butter knife and sword. I was holding on to that sword for so long because I thought it might be a key item or something like that. It just ended up being a weapon for Teddy. Which we had gotten it so early in the game, I completely forgot about it by the time we got Teddy. But since we've had him in the party, I went scrounging around the Mountain Toy caves, and there was a katana, which was better than the sword, so... ended up being useless. I'm gonna get a couple of these. I used this back when I was grinding on Mountain Toy, but the bread can warp you back to the little shack that's got the doctor in it, so that was worth it, and just for that. What kind of drug do you have? It's got life up cream. That insecticide might not be a bad investment either. Okay. I think I'm gonna go to Ninten's house just for the sake of using the, or you know what? It's actually easier, I think, to use the Onyx hook. Just because it's easier to get to a stretch of ground here where we can teleport somewhere else. I'm gonna put that ghost key away for one. I don't even know if anybody could use the bomb outside of Lloyd's, so I'll just send that back. If I got any... yeah, I got a couple more life up creams. I think I'm gonna take those. Probably gonna give those to Teddy because there might be an instance where, we want him... he's the fastest one of the group, so we might want him to have him on hand just because he could use them quicker than anybody else. Okay. How's our goods looking? Oh wait. I was like, no, this isn't the place of the phone. I forgot that the phone is a person. Got a lot of money. Oh, Ninten's close to a level up. So almost every time I save, he's like over 1,000 experience before he gets to a level up. So 400 is pretty damn close in my opinion. Okay, so we should go... the problem with coming back out here to do all this shit, I guess, you know, it's we kind of had to do it. I suppose we could have tried to, like, press on through Mountain Toy, but I don't know. I felt like I should have done the other stuff first, so... but the problem is we just gotta walk all the way back to that spot, so... I'm not too thrilled about doing that. But we might be able to get a repel ring. Let's take a look at this. Oh, you don't have that. You're the ring seller, but you don't have the repel ring. How ironic. I might get a couple of them, actually. It might not be handy. The enemies over there might be a little bit too tough, but maybe even if I could even just use it from LA onwards. I forgot, I probably want to heal up too. But if I could, I think that would be handy. Ugh! Go away, I'm too much, I'm too powerful for you. You bet I can. I'm guessing burger. I think the capitalization adds to the effect. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens in EarthBound. It doesn't happen in this game, so at least they did it at some point in the series. I was kind of bemoaning that fact a little bit into this too. It's like any enemy that I can get rid of in one hit, handily, like 100% guaranteed, probably shouldn't even be fighting them. And it's like in EarthBound, if an enemy... Well, it works a little bit differently in EarthBound anyway, because there's not random encounters. You can actually see the enemies on screen. But, outside of that, it's like the enemies will actively avoid you at certain points. And then even if they do get into a battle, if you're over-leveled for them, the battle doesn't even, like, start. Like, the encounter screen will kind of swirl around, and then it just does a quick snap, and then the battle's ended, and you get experience. So it's all good. We do have these repel rings. It's supposed to ward off low-level enemies, but the thing is that what the game considers low-level enemies might vary. It seems like this is not considered a low-level enemy, for instance. Oh shit, I shouldn't have. I hit the wrong one. But at least we get the shield up before this thing dies. Worst part of this enemy, I always hated enemies like that did this in EarthBound as well, but you hit it and it just explodes and does pretty significant damage to everybody in the party. Some games, they just assign levels to mobs. Yep. Some games will have level scaling, or if not level scaling, which might be advanced for some old games, they will have new enemy variations in older locations. Just to kind of keep things either fresh or, you know, not have any areas with too low level. It's like, even to that point, you know, I don't know. I might feel better about... I like it when there's low-level enemies when you go back to a spot, because it, you know, kind of shows you how much progress you've made. But outside of that... Actually, the repel ring might be working, because we haven't been dealing with a whole lot of stuff. Anyway, outside of that, it's like... There's not really any point to having low-level enemies around you anyway. I think the repel ring was actually working in our favor. I just didn't know where the hell I was going. Didn't seem to last. I thought it lasted a lot longer. It did not last very long. Well, at least Anna leveled up. Damn it. I'll use another repel ring. The only other one I have. I think by the time we get to Mount a Toy, it's not going to be too effective anyway. But those black dots, I seem to remember those being what I needed to get to kind of get to the mountain area. And there's Ninten's level up. And she is still learning psi powers. She has a shitload of them, I guess. What did you even learn? Super healing is already there. Brain shock, hypnosis, paralysis, darkness, psi magnet, shield off, psi block. I think we got a new PK beam, maybe. Did we get a new PK fire? I could use another PK fire. Seemingly, it's the only one that affects multiple enemies in one attack, but yeah, it's real low level. Oh, that ain't the way. Guess I needed to go up way north before we could actually cross over. Or something, I don't know, this doesn't even look right here. Oh, you know what? Okay, I think I remember. It wasn't connect. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. It wasn't south. No wonder. Is this the weird doctor guy? Come on, children. Yeah, let me sleep here. What is the life up? I guess that just heals you from any status effects. Yeah, right before we get into the cave. There it is. Let's see if I remember how to get through here. I think at this point Teddy and Ninten. Okay, maybe not. I was gonna say should be able to kill him in one hit. I thought I remember doing that when I was like grinding through here before, but I guess not. Scoobert, what's going on? How you doing? I think you were playing, yeah, I just saw you playing Fall Guys when I was starting up. But I gotta get through this. I think we're almost done with this game. Surprisingly. Maybe next time. See if I could join in on that. Join in on the fun. But the sooner I beat this, the sooner I get started on Mother 3. And the sooner I beat Mother 3, the sooner I get to take a break from JRPGs. I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna start another one up. You know, there was another game that I wanted to play that was an RPG. It was and I mentioned several already, but like the weird Lord of the Rings game that I found out about a couple months ago. It seems so bizarre. I want to try it, but I don't know that I'm gonna do it like immediately after I finish Mother 3. We'll see. Is there an SNES game? I don't remember that. No, Lord of the Rings, what the hell is it? I forget. I think it might be called The Third Age, maybe? It's on, like, 6th gen consoles. I've got an original Xbox version of it. There's an SNES game. Okay, I don't remember that. Is it an RPG? Boy, that's weird. Actually, I didn't see if we were able to block that or not. Let me see. No, so I was blocked. SNES was like the console at the time, though, so there were so many different games that were released for that. It's like, you know how it happens on a lot of Nintendo consoles, actually. I think like the one time it didn't happen was when Sony was at the forefront of the market with the PS2, but it's like for the Wii in particular, now you got a bunch of shit on the Switch. But it's like, there's a bunch of like shovelware and stuff, and it's like for the Super Nintendo, it was kind of the same thing, just because it was sort of more I'd say there's more like crap shovelware games on Super Nintendo than there ever were on Genesis, even though there were some pretty bad ones, but still. You know, like it was turn-based? Boy, that doesn't sound familiar to me, though. I wonder what it was. If it was like an action game, it might be interesting, depending on how good it was. But it probably wasn't all that great. I know about the, like, the text adventure one, but that's like DOS. Look at this thing. Oh yeah, no shit, there it is. Came out in 1994. Multiplayer video game. So it's a role-playing and adventure. It is Lord of the Rings Volume 1. I wonder, was there ever a Volume 2? I doubt it. Let's see. Lord of the Rings. Middle Earth in video games. Yeah, it seems like the next one to come out was, like, at least for the J.R.R. Tolkien, like, strictly the books, The Fellowship of the Ring, which we played. 2002 game. Wasn't great, but it had its charms. Boy, that looks funny, though. I don't know what it is. I'm looking at it here. Apparently it's an RPG, but I don't know what else that could be besides turn-based. It looks bizarre. I'll have to see if I can emulate that or something. There's copies of it out there. You've owned a few. Oh, brother, I don't know that I'd be willing to put the money down on it, depending on how much they go for. It looks kind of interesting. I'm trying to see if I can pull up like a good screen grab of it, but like none of these seem to accurately portray what it looks like. Very bizarre looking thing. Let me see if I get up here. There it is. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I guess it could be like a tactics thing or something, but it's so far away and all the characters like lack a definition. Very strange. I see a little hobbit hole or something, and then I guess those are all hobbits. I don't know. It looks weird. Might be cool, though. I never beat it. I've played a little bit of it. Little Nemo in Dreamland. Played it a long time ago. I don't remember that game being easy. Not expensive or anything. Oh, okay, so it isn't. Alright. Maybe it's one of those shitty games. It might not be so great. Every once in a while, there's again, there's there was so much shovelware and stuff on the Super Nintendo. It seems like sometimes when you come across a game that you think would be worth a lot, especially if it has like IP value or something like that, it ends up not being the case. Yeah, you kind of pegged me there. I'm not a huge fan of platformers. I think I went the wrong way too. Bucky O'Hare, yeah, they got that. I think I might have that on GOG actually. That was one where it was real hard to get a hold of a physical copy, but a while back, whoever owns the license or IP or whatever was able to get like PC ports out there, so they should be available fairly easy digitally. But yeah, those old school physical copies, they set you back a pretty penny. But yeah, that was always the ones I'd heard of where, you know, it's like if you mention Bucky O'Hare, it's like you're gonna be dropping a few bucks if you're planning on buying it. Platformers are iffy. I've never been a huge fan of like platformer side-scroller games. That might just be personal trauma based on what I played back in the day. When I used to rent stuff, like you go to Blockbuster, or I had Hastings as well back in town. You know, I used to rent a bunch of Super Nintendo games. Every single game I rented, you could never tell what it was either, because you get like the cover, but they'd never print out the back of the box. So it's like you didn't know what the game was going to be, but every single goddamn game was a side-scrolling platformer, and they all played the same, and they were all bad. So it was like I never got to do any of the good ones. Of course, I had stuff like Super Mario All-Stars, but even still, I've never been a big fan of the Mario games. But yeah, like a lot of those other platformers out there, you know, the good ones, it's just not stuff I've played too much. If you consider games like, I don't know, the old school Castlevanias, like a side scroll, like a platformer of sorts, I like those. They're still hard. I don't think they're easy by any stretch. I don't think there's one that, except for maybe Castlevania 4, that I could like handily beat. Contra's rough for me. I think they're fun, but you know, it's kind of like that arcade style thing where I don't know. I don't think I have the skill. I don't know that I have the skill to actually beat them. There's a few games like that. It's like the really good ones. You think, I mean, maybe they're not platformers, but I'm thinking of like Ghosts and Goblins and stuff like that too. It's like all those games hard as balls. Oh shit. And it's like I cannot manage with some of that stuff. You can no doubt the first two, third is a bitch. Just takes a lot of memorizing. I mean, if I tried it, there's no way in hell I'm like booting that thing up blind on stream and like, all right guys, we're gonna do it, and me being able to do it. It's not gonna happen. But yeah, I guess if I played it a lot. The only thing is, I've never been one of those people that likes playing stuff over and over again. Like to the point where you could actually get stuff memorized. Double Dragon I've only ever been able to beat with a co-op, or I've only ever tried it. Man, this is the same situation as when we came down to that dungeon back in Magicent. It's like, I got through this my first time around, completely blind, and like subsequently when I'm trying to get through here a second time, I have no clue where I'm going. I don't remember what route I took before. That feels like I'm going into like the reverse direction. If games like that like allow me unlimited continues, yeah, I could do it. But if it gives you limited lives and then boots you back to the main menu and you got to start all over again, they no way in hell I'm doing it. It's too hard. All right, Scoop. Well, thanks for stopping by. Always good chatting with you. If you do Fall Guys, hopefully I'll be able next time around. Hopefully I'll be able to catch you. We'll see about hopping in there. Well, 84, she able to tank that. Alright, let's see. I don't even know where her HP is at right now. 92. What I gotta be looking out for is if I come across a path that's like really long, vertically speaking, and we enter from like the top and we're traveling down, that's the one that's gonna lead me to the exit. I could definitely figure out from that point because there's only like 2 more rooms after that, but beyond that, I don't know. I was scrounging around through here a little bit before, you know, again, just to kind of get like all the extras, little presents and stuff. I was able to get the weapons. There's a weapon for each of the current party members, so that was nice. But like, outside of that, it's a little hard figuring out where I need to go. This looks kind of familiar. I feel like I need to go down to that bottom left route. I'm gonna see about leaving this one. I don't want to fight 3-star men. Maybe Teddy could get us a run out of here. Oh, I think we found it. No, we didn't. Let me try the right path then. That was way too short. No, it ain't that either. What the hell? Does that lead? Okay, there's a path up this way. I love fighting this thing, because it was decent experience for a bit. But if you successfully can do a side block on it, no problem. Because it only does side attacks. So, yeah. And it seems to be easier to block than most other types of enemies. But you get that block on there, you just do whatever you want. I didn't have any size stones or anything with me, I think, at the time. So, outside of, you know, using them, going back to find one that I could use. You know, I just drained the shit out of that guy's PP and boost mine up. At least with Anna's, you can't do that with Ninten, but still. 286, some major damage. Oh, this is back at the entrance. Shit. Alright, I think wherever we need to go, we need to take one of these routes down here. Another 3 blue starmen, goddamn. I ain't talking to nobody. Let's use that size stone. Get a little PP recovery. Alright, it begs the question, which one of these do I need to take then? Because I feel like it's like one of these routes, I just don't know which one. It's weird. I don't know if it did a PK alpha or what, but like sometimes these guys will do a PK beam and it gets bounced back at them. Does a lot of damage too. Because I've got, and they always go after Anna too, but I've got Anna with the Franklin badge, which supposedly is supposed to block them, but I guess there's only like certain ones that can get blocked. I don't get it. Fourth dimensional slip. Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna see if I can pull up a map. Let's see. I've got something. There's something up here. Alright. Give me that 4D slip. Okay, so I got a starting point. Oh boy, this map is confusing. So let's see. Where the hell am I now? It's like the big question. I don't even know where I am. Okay, I think I might have found it. Okay, so 2. Oh boy. I think I found it, but we gotta work our way around a bit. Let me just make sure. Okay, yeah, that's definitely on the right track then. Get out of here. I think I'm at the point where I could like damage these guys pretty good without having to try to block their PK attacks. I'll be able to do it in 2 turns. Or not. I guess when people are like missing and stuff, that's not great. Okay. Got a crit. Starman Azul. Level up. Speed only increased by 1. That's a damn shame. Okay. So I get through here. And then once I get that, then I go through an exit down this way. I'm just gonna block the attacks anyway. Wait a second, did I boost Ninten the first time around? Shit. I thought I did it to Teddy. That was my intention anyway. Yeah. Teddy actually managed to get away just by running on foot. Okay. So now we're at 6. Well, I'm just looking at the map here. So entrance 6. Okay, so yeah, all right. So now we're at that big vertical path that I talked about before. And it's like you go all the way down here. And then that cave right there you see in the middle that we just passed up, that's where you need to go, and that pretty much takes you to the exit. Plenty of shiny blue dudes. We got plenty of azul colored starmen. No shortage of them. Squeeze that stone. Get that pee-pee. Okay. Let's just do a little healing here. Teddy took some mad hits. Everybody else should be fine. Get out of here, Blue Star Man. I've seen enough of you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, this should be the exit. Still did a decent amount of damage. Damn it. Of course you let me down. Teddy got a crit on the other one. I was trying to mix them up too because, like, Ninten did a decent amount of damage, but he didn't do as much as Teddy did on the other ones, so I thought I'd swap them so they could make up for each other. But it didn't end up working out. Love those ear-piercing sounds. It's a real long path to get out of here, too. Got another three-man party here. The Blue Man Group. In the flesh. Okay, well, we got out of the cave. At the very least, we have a little bit of a change of pace here, so that's good. Oh, no, you don't. You're not breaking on me this early. 2 uses and Ninten gets to use his like a dozen times. I'll try this. If it doesn't end up working in my favor, I could always rewind. We overshot it by a little bit. I don't think the encounters happen when you're trying to do the teleport. They shouldn't anyway. So if I could clear a little bit of space without actually having to get into a fight, it might work out pretty well for me. What do we want to even do here? These guys don't actually have that much HP compared to... There's like a gold variant or something that's a lot worse. damn. Oh wait, that actually worked. Oh, there it is. Megaborg. They don't really look cyborg or cybernetic-ish even, but seem to be more reminiscent of samurai or something. I don't know what, there was one we got, what is it, power shield or something? Oh, there it is. I don't know what that does. I'll use it on Anna just to see. I'm surrounded by a barrier. Huh. Oh, look at that. Well, I don't know if that had anything to do with the power shield. I guess if there was a PK beam, maybe the Franklin badge actually worked. Ah, see, here they are. These are the gold variants. See, these guys use the PK fire, which they're still doing a lot of damage, but at the very least, using those H2O badges or whatever, I'm able to block out some of the damage, because normally they'd be doing like stuff close to the 90s, I think. Didn't kill him. Can do another round of PK fires. But at least we're buffed up for it this time. Trying to teleport here several times to no avail. Alright, we made it. Thanks. I'm sure you two would like to be alone. I'll make a few phone calls and wait out here. Oh my. Ninten, please stay with me. Yes. Silence falls. Would you like to dance? I guess. Whoa, we got a double raid come in here. Just in time to see Ninten and Anna dancing. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. How you guys doing? A freeze bro, Kane CSG. Double up, double up. Thank you guys. Let me get you guys some shout outs here. It's a fairly long segment. Oh my god. He's like hopping all over the place. Doing Overcooked 2. I'm guessing you guys are playing at the same time. Thank you. Welcome in. What's up, Vale? Mavis. How you guys doing? Appreciate it. Thank you guys for the raid. Hope your streams went well. We're making a little bit of progress on EarthBound Beginnings here. We're getting a little bit close to the end, I think. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish it tonight, but at least I'm making progress. Oh my, Ninten, do you love me? Yes. Oh, Ninten, I've loved you for such a long time. We've known each other for like, I can't imagine more than a couple days has gone by since she got in the party. I've loved you since I saw you in my dream. Things getting steamy. Also, you guys were cooking your nerves in the kitchen. Fun times. Good deal. Yeah, it was an interesting dance. How's EarthBound Beginnings compared to the one we got? It's a little bit rough. This game is older. This is the first in the Mother series. So this would be Mother 1. EarthBound, which is what we got, would be Mother 2. And then after I complete this game, I'm going to be doing Mother 3, which was a Game Boy Advance game. But it's fun to play this game and see the groundwork, because there's a lot of stuff from this game that go into EarthBound. But it is very much a game of its time. It definitely feels like an old style JRPG, and I've talked about it a bit while I've been streaming, so I'm sure I'm going over points I've already talked and mentioned before, but just like the necessity for grinding, for instance, and kind of like these long dungeons with a lot of random enemy encounters and such. Yeah, it definitely feels like an older style JRPG, and I'm glad that advancements were made as the genre evolved over time, because this is a little bit rough, but I'm making the best of it. I'm just trying to play this for the experience, so I've been using the rewind feature and save states, but yeah, it could be a little bit rough. A lot of that RNG ain't so fun to deal with too. There's some brutal enemies. Why are you two blushing? Let's hurry up and get out of here. Sorry to bother you two, but did you hear those loud noises? Yeah, get back in the back of the party. Those noises are coming from outside. Not in here, silly. Oh shit. Oh god. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, originally from what I heard from our dear chatters here, this game was already translated and ready to go out for a US release back in 93 or whenever this was originally slated to come out. Got fully translated back in the day, but Nintendo just never released it. So what ended up happening was they held it on to this game, and then they finally put it out on the Wii U as EarthBound Beginnings, which was a while ago. I'd have to imagine that was probably like 2017, 2016 maybe, something around then. But you can get it on, I'm doing the Switch version. Unfortunately, you can't just purchase it individually. You have to have their subscription service and whatever, but I got a 7-day trial. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat it in the 7 days that I've had the trial going on, but at least their subscription for 1 month is only like $4, so I'm not taking too big of a hit here. But yeah, it's been interesting. I think anybody that has played EarthBound and kind of wants to see where it got its beginnings from, it got its start, just kind of experience it. There's definitely a lot of beats that carry over from this game into EarthBound, but I still think it's not a terrible early day JRPG. I'm still finding a lot of fun to be had with it. It was always weird at Nintendo, whatever was going on with the way they ported games. There were no stranger to that. I mean, the same thing happened even with like a big series franchise like Final Fantasy. We never got 3, for instance. And, you know, they messed around with the release and the names and stuff. It's, you know, like Final Fantasy 3 was actually Final Fantasy 6. I think, what was 2? Was that 4 or 5? I forget. But they messed up the order, all sorts. So, yeah, it's like no stranger to getting weird with the international releases of a lot of these Japanese-made games. But, yeah, you know, at least at some point down the line, you're able to experience them in some form or another. I'm gonna do this power shield at Anna because I don't know what this thing's gonna do. Is it a stupid funny it's a sequel? In a way, yeah. It's got oh shit. See, this is where I'm using the rewind feature. It's got that weird kind of quirkiness where it's like Japanese trying to recreate like a US lifestyle. So it's still kind of got those odd quirks. The music has been fantastic. I'd say the music is probably like one of the strongest points of this game. But the music's been great. Sort of the areas to explore, the enemy designs. It's all been kind of fun. That's 280, 228. We might have to lose this. This thing's just doing a shitload of damage. Let's see if I can run. I don't think we can. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what the reasoning was behind why they released things the way they did. I'm sure somebody's got an excuse. It might have just been like issues with the timing and the release windows. Zap. The hell? Okay, yeah, I think we were supposed to lose that, I guess. Oh shoot, I missed. Where are we? Brute strength. Not enough to beat them. I don't know that peace can be brought back to us. I believe. Hey, Lloyd. Now is the time you must fight for yourself. Lloyd, it is the weakling's turn. Or no, that's Lloyd talking. Now it's the weakling's turn. You stay here and wait. Oh, shit. No, but Teddy was such a good party member. I guess he transferred his goods back over. Alright. Wait, where are we? Oh, shit! Oh, God, we're down at the base of the mountain again. That's not good. Oh, boy, I wish I would have, I wonder if I could have, like, used the breadcrumbs or something outside of the shack up near on the mountain, because then we gotta go through the caves again. But here's... okay. God damn it. This sucks. Well, now that we got Lloyd back in the party, I gotta get his plasma gun back out, because he's gonna be absolutely useless with physical attacks. So I guess I'll go do that. Boy, that's a pain. Mysterious goods keeper. Yeah, I got a need. Let me see. Oh, no, we're not leaving shit. Hold on. What do we need? We don't need any of that. There we go. The plasma beam. I guess I don't know. Take the bottle rocket or something. Nope. Did I lose a shitload of cash too? Yeah, I did. I should still be able to buy a couple of repel rings. I think I'll buy like 3 of them though. Just see if they help getting us through the caves at all. Probably not. You mean the repel ring? Yeah, I do. Alright. Well, we gotta warp our way back to LA, and then we gotta get back to the mountain section. So all that time we spent trying to get through there, we gotta do it again. But I guess it's whatever. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot worse now, actually, thinking about it, because now that Lloyd's in the party, he is not good. And what level is he at? He's at level 22. That ain't great either. Boy, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. He was like in a tank or something. He should have just brought that along. Alright, let's get back to LA. Here's the department store. I always miss this thing. $21,000 in the bank, not too bad. It's gonna take a minute for Lloyd to level up too. I got half a mind to just go through and see if we can I was not expecting Lloyd to be back at the party so soon. I'm actually a little bit peeved by that. Probably one thing that's come close to like really annoying me. Alright, let's use one of the repel rings and see if we can get through here with some degree of ease. But yeah, Lloyd's attacks, just baseline attacks, aren't great. You know, he'll do about as much damage as Anna does, and she barely does anything. If she's not using a psi attack. If she's using a psi attack, she could get a little bit in there, but not much. But Lloyd needs items in order to make him, you know, usable. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, okay. PP got healed up, so that's good. But the only thing that's really useful for him, and I don't think there's going to be anything else that's stronger, but this plasma beam. It's got a plasma gun, and the gun does maybe like about 70 to 90 damage depending on the enemy, so it's not great because Lloyd was doing, or not Lloyd, Teddy was doing, I mean, if there was a certain enemy on the screen, he could probably do about 100 or something like that, so definitely not in a good way here. But I got a couple repel rings. Let's hope that it keeps most of these enemies away. I'm gonna need to find some good attacks to use on these guys too. I don't know if they're gonna be weak against something in particular or what. Plasma beam all the way at the bottom. Oh! It was like insta-killed it. Didn't have the greatest health right now either. Teddy was up there. He had maybe like 180 or something like that max life. Lloyd's got 117. Oh shit, he doesn't have the badge either. Ah, damn it. I don't know if I could... Can I take that off even? If I could take it off of Ninten and give it to Lloyd, I'd rather do that, but I don't think that's possible. It's like there's no way to get down to the equipment section. Oh well. Just 38 damage, huh? That's it? I guess he was prepped for an attack, so nothing too major going on. 63. It's not great, but I guess it's not bad. Yeah, these three-man groups I don't really want to mess with. Okay, the good thing about struggling to get through here before is I actually kind of remember this time around where we need to go, so hopefully that'll kind of expedite things since I won't be lost. I don't know if it has something to do with the repel ring or what, but these three-man Blue Starman groups are just popping up all over the place. Oh boy, we got another raid in. Good old Game Master Chaz, welcome in, I appreciate you. Everybody, welcome. We are doing a little bit of EarthBound Beginnings here. Let me get you a shout out, and then I will proceed to run from this battle. It's just easier if I copy paste. Thank you guys. You were doing Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Very nice. The Metal Gear series, near and dear to my heart. Definitely something I've played a lot of. That dimensional slip out of here. Metal Gear 2 is such a great game too. The Metal Gear 1, nice and short, simple, lays a decent amount of groundwork for the series, but you could definitely tell the influence that Metal Gear 2 had on Metal Gear Solid. It's kind of a shame that it gets slept on. It's not super easily accessible. Well, I guess there's the Legacy. The most recent Legacy Collection added it. The other one was... I don't remember if they even had it on that one. I remember there was like version differences between a couple of the consoles, which kind of sucked, but don't remember if it was attached to Metal Gear Solid 3 at that point. Let's see. Let's do that. I'm probably going to be needing to play through that again, but not a original version or anything like that. Probably do the Legacy Collection version because I want to get the Platinum Trophy for a couple of those Metal Gear games that I got the collection for. I don't know, I might even stream it. It's been a long time since I've actually streamed that game. Getting a mild hankering to do something Metal Gear related here. But it wasn't even all that long ago that we went through most of the Solid games. Actually, if I was to pick one up, I'd probably do 4, because that's been the longest since I've streamed that one. Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 5. I think we've all done in the past, about 5 years or so, so that's recent enough for me. But the MSX, well, no, I think I did the MSX game relatively recently too. I seem to remember that being kind of around the same time I did the last Metal Gear Solid stream. Give it to me. What you got? Oh, shit, he died. Too much. Let's see what this alpha... Okay, so the alpha one... That still didn't kill him. The alpha one I don't think is blockable by the Franklin badge, but at the same time, there's like I'm not sure which one it is, but there's a PK beam that they could do. I think I got it too. That just like insta-kills. Let's see if okay, yeah, it works against that. It just completely dissolves them. Not a bad attack, I guess, but hold on, let me see here. Oh, she's got so much PP, I don't even think it's gonna really affect her in the long run anyway, but we might use that, depending on how often I could use it, or how many enemies it affects. Hopefully there's none that are like completely immune to it. No point in doing that anymore, I guess. Oh, actually, no, I gotta do an offense up on Ninten. See, the thing with these Cerebrum things, they get so high defense that any sort of physical attacks usually just don't work on it. The Plasma Beam might do okay, though. His attacks are blocked. We'll just see what Ninten can do. Lloyd's not going to be able to do much. Let's see. Yeah, he did 1 damage, so there you go. That's about the extent of what Lloyd could do for pretty much anything if he's not using the Plasma Beam. Alright, we made it out. Boy, that was a pain in the ass. Third time on stream I've had to go through those caves. Probably 4th or 5th time overall. Such a weird looking enemy. They look like Simpsons characters or something. Like maybe not even Simpsons characters, but like someone trying to emulate Matt Groening's style. Oh shit. Yeah, these they must be like the last tier of psi attacks, but there's a handful of them where they either insta-kill you, or like the freeze ones in particular, I think, like get you down pretty damn close to death. We'll attack that one. See if I could get Lloyd back in better standing. And I was so confused. But she still did it. And Ninten actually gained a level. It's the rare day when that happens. He's getting to that point where he's like not really good. There's a good portion where he was getting pretty good stat buffs with each level up, but I think he's at that point where it's no longer a thing. 3 of these guys, huh? It lingered on that for so long, I didn't think it was actually going to happen. I'll try to fight him, but only because these guys actually do some decent experience dropping. However, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, right off the bat they're doing PK Fire, and Lloyd does not have his protection badge. Well, he just died there. Oh wait, no. Not good enough. I'll do a defense to see if maybe we could get a shield up before any of this happens. See, the only thing is the defense boost that Ninten does not block for psi attacks. Both these guys are doing psi attacks too. Ugh. Alright, I don't know, maybe this battle isn't one that I can actually do without losing somebody, because I think if we lose them, I don't think resting at the house is actually going to be able to like get us back. A party member might have to come all the way back down. Lloyd is at max HP too. Oh, these things suck. They mostly seem to be resistant to a lot of status effects too. Every once in a while I could get one paralyzed, but it does not happen often. No effect. 83 damage ain't bad though. I mean, I'd usually have to boost up somebody's attack in order to get them that high. They just had so much defense. I got rid of it. It's actually one of the few instances where Lloyd's been a slightly better party member than Teddy was fighting an enemy. Yeah, we made it at the house. Well, hold on. Let me use a bread here. Just in case. Because I know you could warp back there. I did it before. So, I don't know, in case we get attacked by a robot again. No dancing, nothing we can do in here now. Kinda wish I had done a save right prior to the dancing cutscene, because then I would have known to, you know, try to avoid it, or try to see if we can get the breadcrumbs dropped so I can warp back there easily enough, but whatever. Let's make a hard save. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before Ninten gets another level up. At least Lloyd and Anna are fairly close. Okay, never been up here, so let's see what's cooking. Oh no. She shielded the other party, but at least that shouldn't affect... maybe it did with the plasma beam, actually. I don't think it should affect physical attacks, though. I don't know, just guard. Alright, 159, not bad. That was a crit, though. Shit. I managed to get that one too. Nice. Also did not make a new suspend point in front of the shack. I guess this is close enough. Oh, water. I still don't have any way to look up a map of this area. I wonder if this is that lake, because they were talking, somebody, I think it was in LA. Oh, you know what? It was the scientists that were on the island where the looking binoculars were. But they had mentioned a lake around Itoy. Actually, they mentioned a robot. I wonder if that was the robot that we like fought and lost to. Looks like there's a lot of expanse, but this is the only thing I've seen of somewhere we could actually progress to, so I guess I'll just climb up here. Well, hold on. I'm gonna take a look at something here. Okay, so it does look like there's a big path up here, however... Yeah, I think there's something. I just don't know how we'd be able to access that. There's something in the lake. It looks like there's like a little dock or something too. I'm not too sure what to make of that. But I'm just taking a look at a picture of this thing. Let's load up back here. I'm gonna go the opposite direction that we went. Instead of going clockwise, we'll go counterclockwise. Yeah, see that. Boat motor appears to be broken, but Lloyd fired it right up. Oh, okay, so we did need Lloyd. Ah, there's a whirlpool. Okay. Oh god, another factory. Shit. Had enough of these. Alright, well, I don't know. I guess we'll do this before we go trek up the mountain. Not even sure if there's going to be a way to get back out of here. Boy, the last time we were in a factory like this, it was so big and confusing. It's kind of a miserable experience. I didn't need a second dosage of the misery. There sure are a lot of doors. Now look at that. Could look at the fish. I guess there's no enemies down here. That or, you know, I don't know that we ever got a message for the rappel ring breaking. It might still be active. I don't know, there's another set of doors. Let me just take a peek. If it goes to another set of doors, I'm doubling back and looking at the ladder. Nope. There's not even anything in there. Alright. Oh. Hello. Feeling Ninten's presence, the robot came back to life. My name is Eve. Oh, this is Eve. I have been waiting for you. My creator was George. He was taken to the end of the universe. Oh. Then brought back later. I am here to protect you. That is my purpose. Looks like those. Okay. Save me, Eve. Oh, thank you. I guess I'm talking to... Oh, no. Oh, it's in the party now. Alright. It's so awkward. It's very big. Repel ring has lost its mysterious power. Okay, so finally the repel ring wore out. That actually... See, I remember using it before, and I don't even know if it lasted that long, but it lasted a lot longer than when we used it back not even that long ago, like an hour ago or whatever. I don't even know if there's enemies here, though. I don't know if that has something to do with, like, Eve or what. Okay, here we go. Proving me wrong, as always. Holy shit. Okay, thanks, Eve. I guess I should probably start with the ones on the right. Oh, good. Eve gets the benefit from the buffs. At this point, it might not be a bad idea to, like, grind a little bit if we have Eve with us. Because clearly she can do some decent damage. Omega Borg. I don't know. Get him, Eve. There you go. Yeah, I get behind this. I think I'm taking a slightly different path than I was initially going. Juana! Sprite looks like it almost animated for a second. It like looked normal and then it like flared out or something. Hey, what's up, Mythical? Good to see you. How you doing? Get out of here, Juana. Oh, it actually hit it. 99 damage. That's not bad. See, Eve took damage there. I'm a little bit worried. I'm wondering if something's gonna happen where she ends up dying like the Birdmen. Thank you. Pretty good playing some Rebirth now, just playing some Elden Ring. Okay. You were doing that before, I guess. You got the DLC, or is that even out yet? I haven't been keeping track. Whenever I beat Elden Ring, finally, when I muster up the motivation to want to continue playing it, then I'll probably get the the DLC. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Yes and no. They're few and far between, Vale. It's like the recovery points are usually like doctors and people that you talk to. If you remember, like EarthBound and stuff, they're like hotels you stay at. So there was one of those earlier. I left a trail of breadcrumbs over there, and breadcrumbs in this game warps you back to the point that you left them at. So if I need to go back, I could do that. But I've got Psi Stones, which have unlimited usage, and we've got, well, not unlimited usage. They have the potential to break, but, you know, near unlimited usage. And then we've got Psi abilities I can heal, so I think it probably should be okay. Hopefully. That and using the rewind feature and stuff helps. Again, I'm just playing for the experience. I'm not trying to challenge myself here. This one in particular is strictly just so I could see what the game's like. Oh my god, we had regular Borgs, now we got Giga Borgs, there was the Mega one or something before. Oh, what? Did Eve miss? Eve, how could you? Comes out sometime today, gonna get it once you get paid next week. What platform do you buy it for? I don't know, I guess if you have any motivation for getting like achievements or something like that, I guess buy it on the platform that you get them achievements for. Of course, you may not be like me, you might try to get them on every platform or whatever. For me, like, the only time I ever care about getting achievements is on a Sony console. If I ever feel motivated to do like all the little extra stuff, it's for like trying to get a platinum or something like that. But when it comes to like Xbox, when it comes to Steam, it's like I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna try and 100% anything on any other console unless I really like a game. But I'll go out of my way to do it on PlayStation just because I already have a kind of a trophy list built up there. Seems like there's multiple paths we could take, or I don't know, there's a lot of branching paths from the look of it, so I don't know if something's going to lead us to somewhere we don't want to go, or what. You know what, hold on, we gotta attack the one on the right. I think that'd be the best way to go. Oh, what the hell? Eve usually goes for the one on the left. Eve, you betrayed me. Alright, everybody just do standard attacks then. Also 84 plats to your name. Only care about trophies on Sony consoles. Yeah, it's about where I'm at. I don't know how many I've got. I got quite a few. I might have like closer to 50 than like 80 though. There's a cave here, but there's a rope leading up. I guess let's see what's in the cave. Oh. Why is that present phasing out of existence? There was a sea pendant. What does that do? Oh shit, I didn't want to use it actually. I guess it's an equipable. Let me take a look at the description first, please. When you use it, it will defend against all psi attacks. Oh. It's not bad then. Wonder who I should put that on. Maybe Anna. She's the one that seems to have the lowest defense. And then I'll go ahead and give the H2O pendant to Lloyd. And have Lloyd equip that. Because he did not have a pendant whatsoever. And again, a lot of the enemies that seem to be here on the mountain tend to use fire-based attacks. Of course, we've seen a lot of them start using like PK Beam now too, so... I guess maybe not always. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, it's that. I think it's the robot we fought before. But it's red this time. Shit. I never know. I wish they had, like, something to identify when a boss is gonna pop up. Because I never know when they're coming. Oh, Lord. Wait, we don't want a shield, I don't think. We want defense up. What does super spray do? Because I wonder if there's like a thing that works against robots, because there was one in the SNES Earthbound. Let me see. Insecticide spray. Maybe I gotta specify beginnings. Nope. That's not what I want. And is there anything for, like, multiple... Huh. Hold on. Super spray. List of all items in EarthBound Beginnings. Okay. This is what I want. Ah, there it is. What does this do? Oh, it's this one's an insecticide. Damn, okay. Well, see, that's all I wanted to know. I guess since everything kept directing me to an insecticide, I probably could have gathered that, but I didn't know for sure. Yeah, it's not going to work against the robot. Oh, shit! When did he lose that? I didn't even realize it. He lost his plasma beam, so he's effectively useless now. There's too much else I could do. I might just try to keep up with heals or something. Well, even Eve's attacks aren't doing that much. Try and see if I can do something. No effect. Keep trying to attack Eve. guess that's good, but still. I don't know if there's too much else I could do with him. Since these guys are so useless, I might just have them guards just so they don't potentially get hit. Damn. I actually managed to get Eve. I'm wondering if she has to have like a point where she dies. I would think it's probably gonna happen here, actually. She's still hanging in there. Let's see about Otto. I'll leave it on Otto because he's not attacking anybody else. But until potentially Eve gets downed or something happens. It's very gradually chipping away at his health. Oh shit. Oh, well, I guess that was supposed to happen then. It was just supposed to get to a point where Eve would die and then, I guess, self-destruct. Oh no. My poor robot guardian. Robot Eve was demolished and moved no more. Examining the wreckage caused music to start. Oh boy. Alright. Well. That's almost all of them. Supposedly, the last one is at the top of the mountain here, so we might be in for it in a bit. I guess we'll press on. I'm not really in a great way in terms of the party composition, though, because Lloyd is kind of suck shit now that he doesn't have the plasma beam. You know, I might just, hold on. Let's get this repel ring. See if we can avoid as much combat as possible, because I don't get the feeling like this is going to play out all that well. I would have to assume as long as we're going up, we're probably going in the right direction, though. Oh, that looks like something. Ninten, welcome. I always believed that you would find your way here. Your great-grandmother Maria's love was scattered in the form of melodies. I have a melody for you. Listen and remember. Ninten remembered the tune. Crystal fragments that had broken off stopped glowing and disappeared. Oh, that just reactivates the same thing again. Alright. I mean, I would think at this point, let me see if there's anything up above here. There's a cave, but nope. problem. Alright. If you say so. I mean, we got all the tunes, so again, the big thing was to get all the tunes and then take it to the Queen back in Magicent. I would think at this point, especially considering there doesn't seem to be anything else up here, that that's probably what we want to do. I don't know. I made the save state earlier, so I guess if that doesn't end up being the case, I could always reload from there. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. But I'm just trying to think if there's anything I should do. I guess I could warp back to Magicent, but I think I want to warp actually back to Reindeer and probably get another plasma thing for Lloyd. Here, I guess I'll use these crumbs. I don't know if it's gonna work by the time we get to... Oh, okay, where's this? Where did it take me? Oh, it took me back to the lake. Okay, I'm gonna teleport to Reindeer, because Reindeer's the only place I... Alright, never mind. Reindeer's the only place I think that has the plasma beam. Yeah, I don't have a ton of money on hand anyway. I got a shitload of cash in the bank. Definitely more generous, I think, on the cash in this game than it was in EarthBound. Might get a couple life up creams. Give me that plasma beam, thank you. Nope. Alright, depending on what all happens, we might be close to the end of the game here, closer than I thought. So, we'll see. I'm gonna go... give him, like, all the life up creams. I'm gonna go check on, Magicent in just a sec here, but... see if there's anything else I might need or want to mess with. Guess I'll give those to Anna. I don't think those are necessarily like Lloyd-specific items. Actually, well, I don't know. The whole reason I had life up creams for Lloyd anyway was because I gave him to Teddy, because Teddy was the one that had like the quickest speed. Which isn't the case really anymore. I was gonna teleport back home, but anything I could do home, I could do in Magicent. So let's just use the Onyx hook. I always think of it as a hood. And I guess we'll heal up, use a phone, and see what we can do. Figure out where these places are first. There you are. Yes, give me the burger. Burger has been acquired. We need to make a hard save, and then I will head for the castle. Get me in there. I really wish we had Teddy at this point, because especially if we're going to be fighting like a boss or something, which I can only assume that's probably going to be the case. Yeah, he would have been a much more preferable party member, but whatever. I gotta talk to the middleman, eh? See you later. Oh, I don't know if we need the ocarina to play it for, or if we could just like belt this tune out. Create a suspend point. Here. Please sing to me the melodies that you have learned. Yes, that's right. That is the song. Oh, Geeg. I love him. Loved him. I loved him as if he was my own child. He was always wagging his tail just like a pup. Except for when I tried to sing him lullabies. Ah, George, this is your wife Maria. I'm coming to join you. My purpose is complete. After telling the story to Ninten, with a rush of wind, Queen Mary vanished. As she disappeared, so did Magicent. Magicent was a mirage born of Maria's consciousness. Oh, okay, and here we are. Oh, this is just the same thing. Great-grandmother. So I guess great-grandma was the ghost all along? Alright, does that mean... Okay, so this is open. Okay. Ah, he draws near. Okay, cool. What a horrible noise. I don't even know if I should use anything really. Ninten, I'm grateful to your family. The form of Geeg's attack was inexplicable. Ninten suffered 81 damage. Holy shit. I suffered 64. I'd suffer 81. Actually, hold on. Before we completely screw this over. Considering Anna's so goddamn slow. Alright, let me redo this. Maybe we should do size shield instead. Let's see how that goes. Alright, I'll just up defense. Might try to do another life up. We'll just try to get everything in good order here, and then once we have all that... Your great-grandparents George and Maria raised me. The form of Geek's attack was inexplicable. Okay, well the defensive boost did work, so that's nice. It's like at this point, I guess I'll do an offensive up on Ninten. I might just, because if his attacks affect everybody, I might just try to keep up on the heals. I guess we'll see what the plasma beam does. But George stole vital information from our planet that can be used to betray my people. They did say he was brought to the end of the galaxy, I guess. He suffered damage at 36. Good. Okay. So maybe we can start hurting him now. I don't think I feel comfortable keeping... well, okay, maybe we can still boost a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that I feel comfortable getting Anna off of the heals, though. And now one of his descendants is obstructing our plans and must be stopped. Ninten, I'm talking about you. Yeah, I thought so. I figured as much, but thanks for the clarification. Alright, let's see what kind of attack power Ninten can do against this bastard. I guess we'll just keep sticking with the life up. She's just gonna run out of PP, like... not soon, but eventually. And that point in time is gonna suck. So... I guess Ninten can tank a hit. If I had to, maybe I could give Lloyd a life up cream or something to use, I don't know, and see if Anna can do a good psi attack, but yeah, I don't know. Go home now, perish with the rest of the ugly Earth people. No. Tell me to go home and perish, I will stay here and flourish. Foolish one, you cannot do a thing with your meager powers. Powers worthy of a lowly insect. Who's this? Sing. Ninten sang the song. Ninten, you alone, I may save you, just you alone. Board our mothership with me. Oh shit. It already got used up. I guess we'll see about doing another sing. Then fall into a long sleep with your friends and the other ugly earth people. Ugly. Why you gotta harp on our visual appearance? We may not look as good as you, but you know, we're not awful. We're not that bad. I'll keep singing. Oh, can Anna sing too? Everybody can sing. I don't know if everybody should sing though. I'll have Lloyd sing as well. Just to make sure that everybody gets healed up, I suppose. Stop singing! Will he have to, like, retaliate after... Alright. He's not talking anymore. Stop the song. Lloyd, pick it up for me. Stop it! Stop that song! Name that tune. I don't know, we might be able to get it in. It seems like every time we do it, like, more of the song comes in, so you gotta do it at least, like, 8 times, I guess. I just don't know how many times we've done it. But I also don't want to, like, die, so I have to keep Anna healing up. Even though we're gradually losing more HP. You petty little earth bug, shut up and stop singing! Song. Yeah, we're singing a song. It's sort of gimmicky. It's similar to the battle with Gigas. Stop it! And I ain't got any more PP, so I don't know. Lloyd might have to be our healer for a sec. was just a bunch of exclamation marks. I mean, I could try a threefold sing-songy thing, but I don't know, I kind of feel like I should... I don't know, I guess let's try it, because I don't know if Lloyd's gonna do a heal before we get any damage done to us. I guess Geeg's attacks come first. Stop. Please, stop. I don't know that there's too much like left of the song, so it's gotta culminate to something at some point, right? You're making me work for this. That's 3 in a row. Coming at you 3 times. Oh, look, something might have happened. How could I be defeated by a song like that? I will, sometime. Ninten, we shall meet again. Yeah, hold that note. Keep singing. And we got all our HP restored. Whoa, there it goes. That's a big-ass ship. The layout of that reminds me of like a Chrono Trigger battle. At the summit of Mount Itoi, Anna is reunited with her mom and the rest of the freed Earth people. Exit the cave. Oh, that's where they all were. Teddy, his health fully recovered, now sings daily at the live show. Well, if it's what he wants, damn it. The kidnapped grown-ups return to their lonely children in Youngtown. I promise I won't forget you, so I will not say goodbye, just till we meet again. Yeah, we danced and everything, little lady. Gotta hook up again. Lloyd returns to a hero's welcome at the Twinkle Elementary School. They all love him now for some reason. I don't know that they'd know exactly what he did, but I guess maybe the exploits were made known by other people. Son, your sisters and I are so happy to see you back in one piece. How unbelievable that you are not hungry. I've been having a lot of burger outside of home. I've been loading up. A letter from Ninten. I miss him so much. I hope we can get together again soon. Look at that. I don't think he usually smiles like that, so... I've never seen it. Well, now that the Earth's crisis is finally over, I think I'll just lay down for a moment and... You've earned your rest, buddy. Until you morph into Ness. And then we'll see you again. I actually don't know if this is like strictly connected to EarthBound in any sort of way, like with Ninten and Ness's characters. I think that Geeg is somehow related to Gigas. Like Gigas like went back or to the distant future or but then he destroyed himself. I don't know. EarthBound was like a weird, like when it came to all the Giga stuff, it was a little strange, but I guess it was interesting. But yeah, nothing's like super spelled out as to like to what sort of connections we have here. So I don't remember any references to Ninten. I don't think. I think in Mother 3, I remember seeing that there's like an image or something of Ness and maybe a couple of the other characters from EarthBound, but yeah, that one similarly I don't think has like a ton of connectivity outside of like the main antagonist. Which if Geeg is connected to Gigas, I guess that's sort of a connection, just similarly with the main antagonist. But they weren't like super clear about what Gigas was. Just that he was a bad dude. And he tried to use like some sort of time bending thing to get back at something. I guess probably Ninten. But then it didn't work and he destroyed himself and he just became like this screaming face vortex of anger. That's how I took it anyway. Yay. Oh, that was it. We had the staff roll, all the characters came out, do their little bow, and here we are. Well, I didn't expect to actually be beating this tonight. I thought we'd have at least another stream, maybe two, before we got to the end. But again, like when I was doing the grindy bits off stream, and it's like I was saying, boy, it seems like these enemies are hard. So I took a look up the chapter list and saw that we were like at the very final spot in the game. I'm like, oh. All right, maybe I should have gone back and done some other stuff. So I'm glad that I was able to go back and do the tunes, and we were in a good enough spot where we could finish up the rest of the game. But yeah, definitely wasn't expecting to be finishing it. So neat stuff. This was an experience. I'm glad that it wasn't overly long. Hey, that's me. I'm glad that it wasn't an overly long RPG, because I really wasn't wanting to do something like super extreme. But still, it was interesting enough. You know, it held our attention for a bit, even though I got lost in a couple places, like particularly the second factory. But at the very least, I know that boy is home. Come on, son, answer the phone. Something new has come up, and what? I never get to see the dad. I never get to see the dad in EarthBound anyway. I'm surprised we get to see him here. We just let the tune play out, or I don't remember what happened at the end of EarthBound. I don't remember if it was one of those situations. It seems like there's a lot of Super Nintendo games where it doesn't like boot you back up to a start menu. It just like holds on a final scene or something. That's how it was with Chrono Trigger. Oh wait, no. Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, you had to restart the thing to get back to the menu. And then you, surprisingly, New Game Plus would be unlocked, but otherwise, yeah, it just kind of held on a final screen. It's sort of traditional for a lot of RPGs, I feel. They should do that for modern games. People will be so damn confused. Unless, of course, you know, they played RPGs in the past, but for people that have never done it before, they're playing modern games for the first time, modern RPGs. It's just like, the hell is this? I think my game's broken. I don't think there's anything else. I think this is the end. We're stuck here waiting along with Dad. But anyway, this game was interesting. I think it was very interesting to the fact, just again from the comparison standpoint, just to kind of see how it compares to EarthBound and a lot of the things that the devs, you know, used as a basis from this game to build up into EarthBound. Obviously, I think that EarthBound is the superior game, just in a lot of different ways, whether it's the story aspect or, the game mechanics. It's got a lot more polish to it than this one does, and this one's still kind of derivative of a lot of JRPGs that were around at the time, but it still has a lot of unique things. And the fact that it's, again, is a kind of like a contemporarily set RPG, I think also makes it fairly unique, and something like set in a American-ish type like locale. So yeah, it's cool that it did a lot of things that I think a lot of people would consider EarthBound did first time around, but it actually was sourced from Mother 1. But it was fun to see a lot of the similar enemy designs and the similarities with the music, and even kind of the same story beats, if you call them that. But cool stuff. I enjoyed it for the most part. Again, the grindy bits and a lot of the enemy encounters and getting lost. Some of the dungeons detract from my enjoyment of the game overall, but I thought it was a fun playthrough. And again, not an overly long RPG, so it I don't think it like super overstays its welcome unless you're just like really not having it with the random encounters and the encounter rates in particular. But yeah, still thought it was pretty cool. So now what I got to do is I got to find some kind of translation for Mother 3, and I got to get that all set up. Fortunately, I don't usually stream unless I'm really raring to go with a game, but I don't usually stream like over the weekend. So I got a little bit of time before we boot that up. I might have that good to go by soonest by like maybe Sunday or something like that, but I might just wait until next week. We'll see. But probably want to kick around another game at the same time too, so I don't know what that's going to be, but maybe we'll have something a little bit more faster paced, action oriented, just kind of offset the slower pacing of the RPGs that we've been doing lately, since we finished up with Stellar Blade, which apparently is getting a update pretty soon here, and I don't think it's going to be anything extreme, not even the photo mode, but I guess they're releasing some like new nano suits, and they've got new prizes for doing some of the boss rush stuff, so I'll probably be taking a look at that at my own time. But if it's like super interesting or something, maybe I'll do a little bit more on stream. We'll see. Even if just for like a few minutes, just to do a couple bosses or something, and we could do that at the start just to check it out and then jump into RPG again. But that's all in the future. I'll have a couple days, I think, where I could sort of plan that out, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, EarthBound Beginnings. Pretty fun stuff overall. I feel like I kind of even missed out on a couple things. I don't know if there was like additional spots to explore or what, but so I get that lingering feeling sometimes when I haven't been super thorough with the game, and I kind of got that with this one. But to be honest, it was probably like edges of the map that didn't have anything in it, so I'm not too sure. When I took a look at like the equipable items for a couple of the weapons, all the armor, we saw that you could only get in Magicent. So there wasn't anything we were missing on that front, but like weapons and stuff, I don't know if we got everything. But yeah, I guess if there was going to be a spot where like a lot of the last weapons were going to be, it was going to be on Mounted Toys somewhere. And we at least got that one final item, the CE badge or something, that blocked all psi attacks. So I guess there was that. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else with this. Doesn't seem to be ending or anything, and I think that is it. So, good deal. But about 3.5 hours to get the stream done, and again, I'm kind of surprised we were able to get through it today in its entirety, and then just finish it up in a relatively short fashion. So that leads the question: who are we gonna raid? I see. Let's see. Sean Katsune is streaming. He's raided me a number of times. He's playing something. Elden Ring, from the looks of it. He might be something about an all-night dance party. I don't know what that means, but probably awaiting that DLC to drop. So maybe we could pop in and give him a little raid and take a look at what he's doing. He might be geared up for that DLC coming out for some Elden Ring. But that's going to be it for me for tonight. Thank everybody that raided, which was a number of people. Mafreeze Bro, Kane CSG, Game Master Chaz, appreciate all you guys. You guys are awesome. Everybody that stuck around from those raids, you guys are awesome. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you next time. I'll try to be back kind of close to the weekend, and we'll see about starting up Mother 3. So should be interesting. But let's give old Kisune a raid here, and you guys take care. Have a good night. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Until then, later.